Hello there and welcome back to Friend Donkey Wrestling.
FDW, what is up?
Tell you what's up this week as we come off the back of Gold Rush. Main event Bronson.
Big Bronson, continuing his
Bronson.
Bronslaught.
Oh, he's been working on that one all week. The
Oh, you know
Bronslaught.
I have.
Oh, how many more puns have you got, Joe?
That's just the one.
Oh, damn. Well, there's the
Like,
episode title. We're not even 30 seconds in.
but we'll get to Bronson later. First things
Yep.
first, Fatal 4-Way.
Hell of a fatal four-way as well, with some consequences attached to it, as this is a number one contenders match for
That it is.
Ricochet's TV title.
Indeed, and we've also got a new signing
New
involved in this match.
member, yes.
Yeah.
Because there was a little bit of a shake-up after Gold Rush.
Yep, he's defected from Smackdown, and we've got Apollo Crews.
Well, more swapped with Smackdown,
Well, yeah, oh yeah, we did swap.
as we are a bit angleless now.
Yes, yeah, we swapped Angle for Apollo Crews. Some might think that's insane, but
Look, we got goals, all right.
yeah.
I mean,
Human
what can you
Thumb
say
wasn't
about
doing
Apollo
too
Crews
much.
that you can't say about Kurt Angle? I think the silence speaks volumes.
Yes, yeah, it does.
Former
Interested to
Intercontinental Champion.
Interested to see what Apollo Crews can do here on FDW.
Yes, he's very smiley. He's happy. He's got a nice, nice jacket.
I mean, we've seen in the past that new arrivals can make incredible headway. I mean, just look at our FDW champion right now,
True that.
the big Bronson Reed.
The big Bronson.
Next up is gonna be
The one and only Axiom.
Axiom. About to turn things bullet time and slow us right down.
Power Rangers from Wish.com.
Got a Zordon, it's Gordon.
Gordon. It's not Alpha, it's Beta. Well, let's see if it is morphing time.
Yeah, he's struggled, has Axiom, as of late. He hasn't found his footing here on FDW.
Which, for a high flyer, is essential.
Someone who has started finding their footing since after a rather slow start is Seth Rollins.
Good old Sethy Poos stepping up.
Yeah.
He has
I
had
look
some
forward to seeing Seth.
absolutely banging matches recently, has Seth Rollins. How will he fare in tonight's Fatal 4-Way for a shot of Ricochet?
Yeah, I mean, it's a big opportunity for everyone involved, and you've got to think that after the slow start that Seth's had, he's ready to get on track and after the goal.
Momentum on his side.
Also, his outfit would match the title belt almost as well as Ricochet.
You're there with the aesthetic again. Where would it work with Mez, though?
Don't know. I mean,
He's in a much more neon and high-paced affair.
yeah, we've seen Nez go after the TV title before, and he's just fallen short, getting another shot here in this Fatal 4-Way.
Well, he's got to earn it. This is just step one to get back at Ricochet.
And then step two is actually beating Ricochet, which,
Yes.
as we've seen in the past, Mez has had trouble with.
Many men have had trouble beating Ricochet. Giggity.
So, very true. Ricochet has held that TV title since its inception this season on FDW, and doesn't look to let it go anytime soon.
Varying levels of success in this Fatal 4-Way. Obviously, Mez had a shot at the TV champion before, so he knows what to expect.
I mean,
Seth hasn't, but he's got momentum on his side.
Mez had a shot at the world title as well earlier on in the.
Very true, although he fell quite spectacularly.
He's been falling short of the titles as of late.
Yeah. But Axiom yet to get a win on FDW, and we've got a debuting Apollo Crews, so all sorts of different motivations as Jimmy calls for the ring bell.
Good old Jimmy.
Axiom and Mez immediately go after each other.
They've had their rivalry in the past ever since Axiom showed up. Mez has been the brick wall that he keeps running into.
Apollo showing that he can sort of keep up with the high flyers.
Very
immediately heads to the outside.
A good mix of strategies there. You've got high flying Mez and Axiom, the all around sort of super kick.
And nothing a kendo won't fix as Apollo Crews just looks to make his presence felt in his debut, breaking a kendo off automatically.
Power and aggression of Apollo Crews, I guess.
Now, this is not an elimination match, I don't believe. It will be first pinfall to a finish, or first submission to a finish.
Indeed.
As
So
Mez into the electric chair drop into the spike.
Seth's smart there, getting a breather, let the others wear each other down. I mean, that's a sign of a champion, taking the initiative.
Yep, you can't afford to be too far away from the action either, because you might need to be there to break up the pinfall. He hits the schoolboy.
Axiom and Seth now in the room together.
Seth having it scouted though, the Wish.com Power Ranger.
He's wishing he was a Power Ranger right now.
It's wishing time. We're into the submission. Don't know what you're achieving with that there, Mez.
Yeah, Mez swinging a miss.
Throws himself to the mat.
I think he couldn't decide. Does he go for Axiom or does he break up the Apollo Crews and Seth Rollins thing? And he
just overshot.
He didn't make a decision, so he just went through the middle.
Gotta be aware of the splinters of the kendo stick there.
Yeah, that is not going to be fun. You get that in your back. Ooh, big spine buster by Apollo Crews.
Okay, with the power on display as well. Hook to the leg. Jimmy into the count.
Seth break it up.
Scouted.
Not necessarily their Axiom with a kick out.
Nice with a big cartwheel.
I know we haven't seen much of Apollo Crews, but who's going to need it?
With momentum on his side, I've got to say Seth, as he's immediately spiked into the ground, and Axiom looks to beat Apollo at his own game. It's anyone's game. It really is.
It's too hard to call. I'm on the four-way fence, as it were.
At this point, it wouldn't surprise me if Jimmy ends up with a #1 contendership.
Oh, I would love to see Jimmy. Jimmy with the TV title.
Oh, on a standing Spanish fly. I do like a Spanish fly.
We know you do. We know you do. Where's the Spanish saying? El fly.
The athleticism of Mez Lee.
Mez really coming out swinging here. As is
Mez! Bagbuster again from Apollo Crews.
Apollo Crews looking strong.
He's coming out swinging. You know, it's not a... As he yeets the chair at Mez.
Mez taking a while to get the crowd on side and
but not one to be deterred.
He took that chair to the face and carried it on.
Big run there from Axiom.
Out measurable revenge from Mez to Apollo Crews.
As he looks to get up into the high red district. Big frog splash there from Mez Lee.
Axiom with a little kick.
little choppy kick.
Yeah. Apollo Crews is just trying to set up and get some air.
What are you doing, Axiom? Just, okay, big arm drag into a drop kick. Ooh, what you are.
It wasn't even that big. I've seen the mighty Millies go higher than that.
This is what happens when it's like Wish.com Axiom.
Yeah.
He's May Mysterio, that's who he is.
May Mysterio. He may Mysterio.
What is he doing? It's the most convoluted submission ever.
And it failed.
It really did. Oh, drop kick there from Axiom as he hooks to the leg.
There we go. Axiom is the guy on top at the moment.
And out of nowhere.
Axiom, I would honestly say, the upset.
Yes, as he stares around in disbelief, he can't quite believe it himself.
I don't want to say he got lucky, but it feels like he did. He hit a drop kick and stole a pin while the rest were out cold.
Yep, I don't know where Mez was in that kerfuffle, but you got to think, well, your new
Hats
number one
off.
contender to the TV title,
Hats off
Axiom.
to Axiom. That's all we could say.
Well, that'll be interesting next week.
Yes, yeah. But now a bit of tag action.
From one championship scene to another.
Yes. Tag team champs, and the title not on the line, but definitely an opportunity here for Butch and Regal to maybe get themselves into the number one contender spot.
Well, yeah, they've had a bit of a tough time recently, have Butch and Regal.
Yeah,
Making
it's
their
been
entrance
a,
first, the law firm of Hayes and Williams.
looking strong,
Yep.
We haven't seen them with their belts as of yet.
The newly procured belts as the Shades get
So they went through that
yeeted.
hellacious, yeah, they went through that hellacious steel cage match. I'm surprised they're even standing, to be honest.
Well, after Carmelo Hayes went through that hellacious steel cage match, it must be said.
Yeah, Trick did do a runner pretty early on.
Yes, I'm amazed that he's still standing. I'm amazed he's walking to the ring, quite frankly.
Yeah, he took the combined
Yeah.
just domination of Braun Strowman and Braun Breaker.
I think there's even once Breaker had left the steel cage, Bronson was still left to play with his food. How on earth these two walked away with the victory is beyond me.
All it takes is a slip up, and that's what Braun Strowman did. He slipped up and allowed Carmelo to escape.
But you got to be thinking, will Carmelo Hayes be happy to have been left on his own to play with two absolute alpha males for
I
so
know
long?
I wouldn't be pleased if
No.
I got left in there. I mean, Trick seemed very much out for himself, didn't think of the team. They could have lost that quite easily. Carmelo did get very lucky to escape when he did.
I get just another upset victory. We've seen it with Axiom, we've seen it with Hayes and Williams.
But you never know. Maybe they've quashed it. Maybe it's water under the bridge. You know, these things happen, and they are the tag champs. So hopefully, you'd think they could find some unity and go forward as champions.
Yep. But interestingly, coming out separately is the tag team of Butch and Regal.
I mean, any chance you get to watch a William Regal entrance, you're not going to deny the fans, are you?
He's a man. I just love that Regal's got a fist on his Titantron as well. Friend doggy for life. For life. Look, he's got the friend doggy fist in his logo.
I know. That's because he was made to be on Friend Donkey.
He was. He loves a developmental brand. As we play to an arena of 15,000.
Yes, yeah. We're a bit of a bigger developmental brand.
Yeah, never mind your bingo halls. We're
Well, to be
sponsored by
fair-
Snickers.
Yes. We did such a good job running Smackdown last season. They did give us a bit of a bigger budget this year.
Yeah, which we blew on Kurt Angle and then traded him for Apollo Crews.
Actually, we blew on the giant fist that punches through the
True.
Titantron. But
Williams
Trick with a
coming out the gate swinging.
nice stomp there.
Oh, Regal
Oh.
straight away. The villain.
There's the Regal we know.
Mm.
You got to watch out for him. As Trick goes for a tag, and Carmelo said maybe things aren't okay.
Clearly not.
I mean, obviously, Carmelo, Trick left Carmelo yesterday, and it appears that Carmelo's done the same here tonight.
Yeah, been a taste of his own medicine, perhaps, and that is unusual behaviour for the tag team champions.
You would have thought they could get on the same page for the sake of the gold, but I mean,
Clearly
there
not.
have been tumultuous tag partners in the past. It's not unheard of.
Well, they're going to have to get it together if they want to hold on to that gold.
Indeed.
As one half of the tag team champions now faces the combined efforts of Regal and Butch.
I mean, he's looking good so far, but that's
Regal
all it
with
takes.
right
is
to the eye.
Just the sneaky abilities of Regal are enough to, bring the odds back in his favour anyway, but he's already got the odds in his favour in 2-on-1 handicap.
Yep. Williams with the youth and athleticism, but the experience and absolute ring presence that is Regal.
Experience beats youth almost 9 times out of 10, I'd say.
Elbow there to the man's man.
That man's chin. Butch looking to get involved here.
As he watches on, ready to scrap.
Now, you got to be thinking, I mean, what's Carmelo Hayes doing? Just walk to the back doing nothing? Is this a ploy?
I mean, it's an interesting strategy to say the least, as Butch with a big suplex there.
Yeah, we'll try and get someone back there so we can get some more information from this, but as it stands, Trick Williams has been abandoned out here. Now left in a handicap match against the Brawling Brutes. Not the kind of people I'd like to be stuck in a handicap match with.
Not at all. Young scrappy Pete Dunne. And the legend that is Regal.
Indeed.
Overdue to go into the Hall of Fame, I must say.
Oh, without a doubt. The fact that he's not already in there is kind of...
Well, he had a stint in AEW, didn't he? It's a big powerbomb there from Dunne.
Almost putting away Trick. Now this is the part where Trick would love to tag his partner, but if you look over in that corner, it's surprisingly empty.
Pete Dunne looks to get him up. Is he going to lock it in? He's up for the bitter end, and there it goes. And the end really is bitter. Hook to the leg.
1, a 2, and a 3. A pinfall over at least one half. Tag team champions there.
Not the match that they were looking for this evening, but a win's a win and momentum on their side.
Gotta
See, they're
take
happy with that. Good night for the Brutes.
I mean, what is going to become of Trick and Hayes?
Yeah, they need to start getting on the same page sooner rather than later. That's not the best way to start a tag team championship reign.
Definitely not.
Speaking of championships, or lack thereof.
Yes.
The women.
It is it's rather empty around here at the moment.
As Perez and Lyons just step into the ring, Perez getting a win over the Game Nikita Lions.
I mean, they've got to keep their skills sharp, but at the moment, what's there at the top of the mountain for them?
Yes, if you have not seen Gold Rush, advantage NXT in that regard, as Tegan Nox put her title on the line, and it's gone back home. Tegan Nox losing her championship to Bianca Belair.
Which, of course, leaves us without a women's title.
So we'll see where this takes us down the line, but as it stands, the girls are just stepping up.
That's all they got to do. Speaking of stepping up, we have a newcomer.
New member!
Yeah. He's not got the most favourable starting match ever. It has to be said.
He's looking to make a big impression, and who bigger than Big Bronson Reed?
I mean, he's a man that makes a big impression.
He's big.
He's big. He's strong. He's Bronson Reed.
The FDW champion strutting down to the ring. And I'm not saying that as a nice looking belt.
Yes, had a bit of a glow up recently. Bit of a polish.
Yes, a little bit of spit shine!
It's just all the grease from all the beef that Bronson eats.
And this week on Beef with Bronson, today's guest, Angel Garza.
Oh, he's going to be tenderized, that's for sure.
Yep.
And I alluded to in the beginning, Kalima. Bronson, it is a Bronslaught. He has been absolutely running through the locker room like a train.
Sure has. Even giving us a bit of momentum in the NXT rivalry at Gold Rush.
Yeah, if you haven't watched Gold Rush, spoilers, but he knocked off their champion.
To no effect, it must be said, so it's not like he's now number one contender for the NXT Championship.
No, it was purely a champion versus champion rivalry kind of contest that we're running, and we have the number one champion.
Clearly. He's gone through everyone. He's gone through Butch, he's gone through Regal, Lashley, Karrion Kross, the NXT champion, Leslie.
You gotta wonder who's left.
But Angel Garza thinks he's got what it takes.
It may be misplaced optimism from Garza here.
Look, he's making a debut. Debuts are usually quite strong. Actually, no,
Yeah.
tell a lie. Debuts are usually quite weak. It takes a couple of weeks to get going. Circa Axiom.
Well, yeah. But then you got to think of Bronson's debut, in which he levelled both Bobby Lashley and Karrion Kross at the same time.
This is also true. So you can
Yeah.
either come out the gate swinging or a couple of weeks to get warmed up. It could go either way here on FDW.
I'm looking over at Bronson, and he's just licking his lips. And Angel Garza's just another meal for him.
Not that we're not backing Angel Garza here.
Oh, I'm very interested to see what Angel Garza can do, and starting strong.
It's the quickness. That's what he's got to play to his strengths here.
But then Bronson Reed has been known to absorb the first few bits of punishment and then just turn it up again.
I tell you what he is. He uses bide like on Pokemon.
Yes.
He takes a couple of hits of damage and then he hits back with twice the power.
Building frustration.
Bronson used bide. He's
Angel
yet to
Garza
throw any
relentless.
damage. He's yet to throw punches, Bronson. He's just taking yet another moonsault and he hooks to the leg.
Looking for a quick one. This would be a huge upset if this happened.
As he attempts to use rollout here as the Pokemon puns continue. And Angel Garza uses fly.
This is incredible by Garza here. He knocked the big man off his feet and he is not letting him back up. Oh.
Bronson with it scouted as he
Missed.
gingerly gets himself to his leg, get himself to his feet like everybody's overweight uncle.
Angel Garza, Bronson Reed seems off step here tonight.
Don't forget, this is a fresh Angel Garza, a new pickup from the free agents list. As we hit a count of 6 now, would a victory by technicality be enough for Garza? Is he going to be that kind of competitor?
Oh, we hope not. No one likes to count out.
Straight up.
To his feet.
Oh dear.
He's back.
I'm a juggernaut, bitch!
But again, with a reversal here, that's again Angel Garza on top, but Bronson now starting to build that offense.
And here we go. Big gorilla press.
Dropping Angel Garza from the rafters.
And orbit as Garza! Hurricane Rana.
Bronson, no answer for the speed of Garza here.
Code breaker.
Code breaker. Garza absolutely on fire. Kind of worried for our champion here.
I mean, don't be competitors as competitors, and Bronson can step up to it. Almost a V-trigger running leader from Garza. As Bronson, oh dear. Normal service has been, it ain't pretty, but it's sure hell is effective.
Yep. Angel Garza obviously dealing out some damage, but Bronson absorbing it like a sponge.
Yep.
And now it's time to unleash the bite.
Didn't even want to do the Alabama slam and just dropped him flat on his head.
It's a new move that Bronson's gone.
And 3.
And that is all she wrote.
That is Christ.
Bronson
a game, Angel Garza.
Bronson almost as if to say, come on, hit me more. Oh, hello.
Oh. And stepping up next, a returning, conspicuous by his absence,
Sheamus.
Sheamus.
Maybe a bit upset about the recent attacks that Bronson's done on the Brawling Brutes. Thinks, right, that's it, he's trying to stick up for his boys.
Clearly got his eyes on Bronson Reed.
And Bronson Reed staring right back. Well, a game display by Angel Garza, but
a game display from a lot of people this evening, you know, from Mez, from Seth, from, well, maybe not so much from those two. We didn't really watch that one, but, you know, some good debuts.
Yeah. And once again, Bronson just showing his dominance.
Yeah, just another notch on the belt that is Angel Garza. Well, I'm looking forward to next week to seeing what becomes of the current state of FDW. Join us back here for more Fallout, and the Bronslaught will continue.
Catch you later.
Bye.